This video will be about creating a unique hardstyle kick with existing samples using Ableton and the instrument track and the Nimble Kick. Now, before we start, you see I have a kick track already available. This is an audio track, so let's rename this track to Kicks Audio. We're not going to use this track for now. We need to insert a new MIDI track. Let's rename this also to Kicks and MIDI. And before we start, we also need to create a new MIDI clip. So let's create a new MIDI clip. And we're going to load up the instrument track on that new Kicks and MIDI track. So let's go to instruments, and then you can see the instrument track there, drag and drop it. And let's open up the actual instruments and let's load in the Nimble Kick plugin inside the instruments. So we're going to do that 2 times. So let's go drag and drop that plugin once. So it's here now once, and now let's do it the second time. And now you can see 2 instances of Nimble Kick. Let's rename the first instance to Punch, and let's rename the second instance to Tails or Tail. Now now you can see we have 2 instances. And I think you already know what's going on here and what we're trying to do. But let's first of all create some MIDI notes so we can actually hear the kick. Let's duplicate this note multiple times into 4 bars. And let's loop the selection as well. So right now I'm playing the actual notes and you can hear nothing. Reason for that is that we didn't load a kick sample in yet. So let's do that. So first let's open the Punch and let's drag and drop a sample from one of my sample directories. Let's drop in the first one. So you're dragging and dropping the actual sample into the plugin, and you need to look for a punch there and click on solo. So now we're only going to solo the punch here. We need to do this also a second time. And now we're going to load the same sample. Going to change it to tail and solo the tail. Let's mute the tail so you can only hear the punch when we're playing it. Let's now unmute the tail and play them both. So you can see that we're hearing the full kick, but only one Nimble Kick instance is playing the punch and the other one is playing the tail. So now when we put them side by side, we can now look into the folder of the kicks, and we can see you have multiple kick samples, right? So let's play it again and see what I'm doing here. So you can see that I'm actually walking through the sample directory and using multiple samples, where we're only using a part of the kick and a part of the tail. So you can create your own kick sample. Let's create a new audio track and record our new kick sample into that track. So we need to change the input. Input's going to be the kick's MIDI channel or track. And change to in, and let's start recording. Don't forget to arm recording. So you can see we just recorded a new kick sample. Let's just play it again. So we've created a new kick sample existing out of two different samples using Nimble Kick and using the Ableton instrument track.